So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our video of Mars in the 6th house in the sign of Leo for Pisces ascendant people. As in, what happens when Mars is in the 6th house in Pisces, rules the 9th and 2nd house in your birth chart. And as always, if you do not know if you have this particular position, what sign it's in, what nakshatra it's in, along with all your astrological details, check out the links here, astrology.com, where you'll find my books, reports, consultations, and link to my academy, Magha Vedic Astrology Academy. So, when Mars in the 6th house, you will see, first of all, this person has the capacity to get into a lot of debt, tremendous amount of debt, but also has the capacity to fight out of debt. Number two, you will also see that their younger sibling will have to give up their property at one point, whether it's forcefully or they just have to sell it. And most of the time you will see whenever the younger sibling purchases a property under their own name, naturally tremendous amount of ups and downs begin to happen in their life. And there's a remedy for it, but I have to see the chart of you, because you are the one who has Mars in the 6th house. So younger brother will deal with that as well. But there's a solution to it, but I have to see the chart to provide that. Okay. Mars, especially in the sign of Leo, will show that somebody in your maternal lineage will be in government, administration, bureaucrat, or in police force. And a lot of times in your life, whenever you cannot find solution, somebody in your maternal aunt or uncle's side becomes a solution provider for you. The other thing you will see, in fights with your enemy and competition, you will destroy your own self. You know, some people, they just feel like I have to fight this. I have to fight this person. I have to deal with this particular thing. I'm not going to negotiate. I'm going to fight. The moment you do not want to negotiate and the moment you want to fight, just know you're about to put an X on your own self. Okay? And usually I do always see that Pisces ascendant person, unless you're an athlete or a fighter, that's a different thing, but they usually try to avoid enemies at all cost, competition at all cost. Okay. Now, yeah, it could be a physical enemy trying to harm you physically, but most of the time, metaphorically speaking, this is like a competitor, business competitor, somebody who you're in competition with as a colleague. When you get into that, you have the capacity to destroy your own self while you're thinking you're trying to destroy them. Okay? So this is something you want to watch out for. And also, this person will become extremely protective of their father. Extremely protective of their teachers, gurus, mentors. Okay? Hello, Rambo. Rambo's here. On the other hand, Mars in the sign of Leo clearly will show that at one point relationship with the younger brother and father becomes very barren. Especially the younger brother. I wouldn't really say about the father, but best friend or younger brother. Like at one point some event happens. Something happens where you just no longer care what is happening with them. You'll go a whole year not talking to them, and maybe you'll wish them a birthday, they'll wish you a birthday, but it's just, at one point the feeling is just not going to be there. Or what can happen, they do not have that feeling for you. They create this barrenness with you in the relationship. Maybe because it just, sometimes relationships kind of reach their maturation stage and just always go down regardless of relationship. It always happens. Okay. So that happens. And then the other thing you will see, especially the younger brother at one point will go and live in a jungle-like area. Younger brother has to stay in a forest-like area even if it's for a night. They will also visit caves. You will also notice this about your younger brother. And especially in a female's chart, this will also represent your spouse. They'll love sleeping all over the place. Anywhere they go, they want to sleep. Living room couch, main master bedroom, kids bedroom, guest bedroom, here, there. They'll always love to just lay down and just sleep or just watch something. It's like they feel they need to, like your spouse or your younger brother will feel like, I can just sleep anywhere in this house because this is my kingdom. I can just lay anywhere I want because I have that ability. I have that capacity to do that. Why not? I can sleep on the stairs. These are my stairs. And yes, the ego within the younger brother sometimes goes way too out of hand. But also because Mars is in the 6th house, it shows. In order to impress the enemy, you will show off. And in showing that off, again, you get into your own issues. Like like there's this saying, keeping up with the Joneses. Your neighbor gets a better car, now you want to get a better car. But in doing so, you are getting into more debt. That's what happens. So it's a very peculiar thing. And also with Mars in the 6th house, we do see that a lot of injuries, cuts, burns, bruises occur with this person. Especially till the age of 6 or 17. One of those ages, it really kind of maxes out at one of those ages, but they always tend to get that. Okay. So anyway, guys, this was my analysis of Mars in the 6th house for Pisces ascendant people. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. Share me this type of videos. If you want to know where your Mars is placed along with all your astrological details, check out the link here, astrology.com. Otherwise, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.